Hey there, everybody! Welcome back. How's it going there, Andy the Farmer, Mr. Dead Soul, Mamadou? Welcome back. Hope you guys all had a great day so far. Yeah, and it's Friday once again, and it looks like we're into a shoddy with the Godzilla roar. Oh, thank you for that, Mr. Shoddy. Could always tell when you're around, can't we? So, so this is probably going to be the final.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, Mr. Andy the Farmer, thank you very much for the Hello Darkness. Here goes another copyright strike for me. Oh well, over on YouTube. Yes, gotta love it. So as I was kind of saying, so this is probably going to be the final episode of this playthrough for the moment, because obviously right now, if I bring up the tech tree, obviously I've only got the advanced accumulators left to unlock. I'm already about halfway through getting enough sciences for both to get that unlocked, so there's not really much more else to do. So yeah, it's kind of like time is coming to an end until we get more content to do. So yes. However, I have been playing. I'm still doing a few things here, there, and everywhere. And Mamadou, thank you very much for the 40 stream streak. Holy heck. Getting ready to go to the doctor's today. Okay. Well, hopefully it's good news. So yes. Yeah, let us know how you get on with that, Mamadou. So, yes, because obviously we do worry about you. So, obviously, over the last day, a few things have changed. Obviously, planets have gone. A few new ones have been added. Nothing spectacular. I've increased my farms, so the tomatoes and the wheat are increased in production side now. I'm not quite sure about this right here. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so obviously I got lots of tomatoes coming out. I've got lots of grains for wheat and such coming out. I got tons of trees being worked. Yeah, so I'm getting lots of wood. So yeah, it's just really literally waiting on the last little bit of resources currently. Inside, not a lot's changed. It's still pretty much the same, to be honest. I did go through tidying up a few things. Apart from that, not a lot really. Actually, I'm needing to keep an eye on these guys. Let's have a look. We do need to get some more polymer and some more iron rods to keep them going. So let's go grab that quickly. But yeah, obviously, yeah, I think as of next week, we'll probably looking into doing something else for a little while. You think it's? Pretty sure it's this one. Did I change the door? No, I didn't. Oh, I just can't get into it. There we go. You will. Good. Glad to hear it. But yeah, obviously I went through, got the rest of the belts finished. I think it was during the streaming last week. So yeah. One of the things is I've got tons and tons of carbon coming in, to the point of actually now on the input belts outside, I put down some storage containers, and I'm having the two siphoned off from the belt, so it's only primarily the other materials coming in now. So yeah, that's point. Iron rods, which are right here. I got tons. It's terrible. I'm going to take half of that, I think. We'll split that between the two upstairs. And polymer, which is upstairs, being made. Oh, there we go. I took a lot out earlier, so it's kind of working down a bit. Now, one of the things I did do, obviously, as you can see, I've now got a belt going off here, heading downstairs. Let's go do that quickly and show you what I've been doing. So, obviously, with the polymer, you can use it as a power source for these guys over here. So, if I ever need additional, I'm actually going to take some of this out. I'm going to split that to 1,000. And we'll keep 1,000 of each in here. But as you can see, it's really cracking on. It's crazy. Hey there, Mr. Jers. How you doing? yeah, that's how much I'm actually now producing on the polymer. I only put this down, or hooked this up, what, yesterday, Wednesday night, I think it was. So, yeah, it's definitely pumping the polymers out. Oops, wrong key, I want that. There we go. There, 1,000 split. Take that. Obviously, there is still more coming down, so I can come back at any time. And yeah, grab even more if I need it. There we go. But yes, power is not an issue at the minute. Water is not an issue. I did go through, I've added in a few more of the gas canisters up here. So at the minute I can do 53,500. It's currently almost halfway full on this little lot here. So yes, hopefully that will keep me going for a little while, that's for sure. Right, let's get this unloaded. There. There we go. Right, so I'll split it between two. So I've got 2 high-tech, 2 of the chemistry going. So let's split that into there. We'll shove that into there, get that back up and running. And then we have that in the chemistry. And chemistry there, there we go. Might need to get some more dirt, but I'll keep an eye on that. It's 9,000 still. Yeah, maybe a little bit more needed at some point, but that's fine. But yeah, things are doing not too bad. Hello, Mr. Jers. How are you? You're not too bad, thanks. Just getting ready for the storm. Oh, yes. It's not meant to be the nicest, is it, over the next day or two? And hello, Mr. Shoddy over on YouTube. I still haven't set that up yet, but I'll just hit that one there. Go on, throw it up. Oh, dang it, too late. Well, Mr. Shoddy, thank you very much for the chicken dance and the 50 biddies, and good day to you too, Mr. Farmer Marks. But yeah, if you guys not following, obviously Mama do, Mr. Jers, Farmer Marks, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow, guys. Great content creators, and yes, it'd be interesting to see what Mr. Farmer Marks has been doing, because he has had a few new blueprints handed to him. So yeah. Oh, I think I've got a sneeze coming, not quite sure. But yeah, there's a couple of things I do need to address. So one thing is, obviously this is now finished with, so I need to demolish this mining area. And probably remove the rest of this planet here. That planet's still got plenty on it. That one's just got the gas now to be extracted. I did add two more onto it, so that should keep it going. Over here, these guys are finishing off the last of the few bits. I got plenty on there to get done. This is, look at all those little worker bees going. This is a new one that I grabbed. I wanted primarily the oh cripes. Which one is it? The cobalt off of here, but it's got other things on here, so it's got iron on here, obviously more copper, more carbon, but yeah, obviously I've got drones mining all of that there. Over here, there's not a lot left, I don't think, on this one. I think it's primarily copper now. Heck, which one was this again? Milan. Okay, yeah, so it's primarily copper. There is a little bit of titanium, a little bit of mercury, a little bit of carbon, but once that's done, this planet will be going bye-bye as well. So yeah, I went through on this planet here. Obviously, there was quite a few trees around it, so I've gone through, I've cleared all of them, and the only thing left is a 5,000 copper. Obviously, once that's done, I'm just going to set it off on its merry way. So yeah, things are definitely coming to an end, I guess is the best way to put it. But let's see if we can get this lot sorted out. First of all, actually, can I do it from here and just take the whole lot? Yes, I can. Bonk. Oh, the other thing I do need it, obviously, that to be docked on so I can get the drones taken across. Look at that. That makes life so much easier. So say Chesil Beach run might be closed cause of high tides between 10 and 1. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really need to get back into fishing. I really do. I miss going down to Chesil Beach. I really, really do. However, one of the things is, I might have convinced my wife to allow me to get my fish tank back up and running. So, yay, this year. We'll see. She wants some frogs, though. That's the only thing. So, it could be either 2 separate tanks, because obviously the frogs we've seen kind of need specifics. But I want to set up a new tank with, well, I'd like angels, but maybe some small tetras, something like that, and set it up more natural. So I actually have a proper substrate in it this time. Maybe some leaves and some nice driftwood. A proper looking fish tank. And I mentioned to Farm Marks over on YouTube. Sorry about that. Had to alter the food one a bit. They just stood around wanting food and sleep, which was just outside the room. So yeah, that's one thing I was just thinking of, is obviously where they're in a corridor, there's nowhere for them to eat themselves, and obviously if you have it on a separate colony, they don't kind of switch over to the other one. It's a pain, but yeah, that is a pain. Now I wonder, can we get this to work today? Am I going to have to reload? So current station minus noob. Oh, mass migration back to Alpha 1. Noob. There. All them. There we go. Okay, it is working for the minute. At least that's good. Yeah, the only thing I've got, obviously I've got to get a lot of ice off of this, so great. But I've already got a lot of ice because I've already gone through, as you can see, and demolished this. It was a fair sized planet originally, so yes. Right then, so let's grab this off of here. But I do kind of like this little plate, this flooring plate. It's kind of cool with the little mesh and stuff. But yes, my therapy could be coming back to me soon. I don't know. That's what I call my fish. Keeping fish. I've been basically keeping fish since I was like 16 years old, and it's only been the last year or two I've not really had fish. So yeah, it'd be kind of nice to be able to do that again. Let's see. I want Z. There we go. Right, so let's get this cleared, and then see what next. Yeah, so that's just while I think about it. Yeah, like I was saying, on these belts, obviously where it was getting flooded with carbon and copper and stuff. Obviously, especially up in this bit where they're all merging to go onto that separator belt at the top there, it was really getting bogged up. So I've just literally shoved down a couple of containers here, and it's all just siphoning off any of the copper and carbon. So it's just literally everything else going into the factory itself or the station. And yeah, I've still got tons and tons of ice, which is crazy. It really is crazy how much ice you get from those collectors. But yeah, obviously I've still got the collectors up in the farms and such, where I can go up there and obviously get even more products from there, because obviously you've got the gold, got carbon, gold, carbon, the iron and copper and all that coming out of there. So it's kind of crazy. One thing I might do, I was just thinking about it, I might set up obviously the 4th belt, which currently isn't being used, to bring that stuff out. I might look at that in just a minute actually. We'll get this lot cleared, this planet cleared. If I can get to it. It's a little bit tricky at times when it's getting quite thin for places to stick it onto. There we go. But yes, not quite sure what I'm going to be doing next week yet, guys, just so you're aware. I was kind of thinking maybe jumping back to Satisfactory for a little while. My wife mentioned that she hasn't seen Mr. Norm for a while, so I may do that. But yeah, right now it's just really running the game to clear that final tech until a update comes with more content. I'm hoping when the game goes fully public, as it were, unstable, they may add more content. I don't know. But yes, I definitely will say I've enjoyed it. It's been a nice break. It's actually got me to kind of think a little bit outside of the box at times, especially with things like blueprints, setting up the farms and everything. It's nice. And obviously Mr. Farmer Marks, bless his cotton socks, has tested my creativity a few times along the way, I will say. There we go. Coming up with a few of his little ideas. It was kind of cool, actually. Sent me a DM, okay. I shall have a look in just a second. Actually, yeah, that was another thing. Mr. Farmer Marks came up with a nice idea. It's kind of like a catering corridor, which came up with. I kind of came up pretty quickly, I think. So yes, where we kitchen corridor. So I came up with basically this is basically the same as the corridor, but it has obviously the 4 kitchens in here. And as Mr. Farmer Marks has found out, there is a slight issue with obviously the cooks. Obviously, it would need I don't know. I think, got an idea. Could make it a little bit longer. Keep it like this. Maybe add a little bit on each end. Then have the food tables on it. Just for these guys. Maybe need a food table. So yeah, we would need a dining table, the canteen, and at least one hibernation chamber on here. That could be quite easy, yeah. I would say maybe 3 either end. Maybe have the canteen on one end, maybe this end here, and then the other 2 at the other end. That would definitely work, and then they're all right here. Let's see what Mr. Farmer Marks is sending me. Social media, Discord. Okay, so you just put a little bit onto the outside with everything on it? Okay. Okay. I see, yeah, so yeah, well... So, basically what Mr. Farmer Marks did, he extended out on the side here, either side. Then one side has, obviously, those hibernation pods. The other side has, obviously, the canteen and a table. Well, yeah, that would definitely work. That could that'll work. Well done, Mr. Farmer Marks. Might have to steal that idea. And let's see. I got doo-doo on my mind. Oh, yes. Yes, I might be stealing that. I might add it in because obviously you come up with that idea, so that was kind of cool actually. Yeah. Actually, should we do it now then? Let's see. I don't know how many rows is this. 21. So I say maybe 7, 5, 6, 7. So if we take it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Obviously, one thing I will say is underneath here, I did set it up as well. I'm not sure if you had a look yet, Mr. Farmer Marks. But there is a row of solar panels on that lower section facing out. Same on this side here, by the way. And then obviously it's got that live floor, as I like to call it, right above it. So there should be enough power to cover running these guys. Okay, so let's see. 3 maybe? So we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8. So if we could do 4... See, what I would do, personally, is probably something like 4, 2, 3, 4. That's a little bit off, actually. Ooh, bugger. Maybe 3 then. Get in the right... Oh yeah, because they kind of grid snap, don't they? Let's see. So 1 would be about there, maybe 1 there. Yeah, we'll do 3. Nope, that's not even going to work. Maybe 2. Oh man, I pick an odd because I picked an odd number. That's what it is, isn't it? Yes, 9. That's 6. Just want to make sure that they are equal. 6, 6. Yeah, okay. Actually, I got an idea. How about just the 2? We'll rotate it. 1 like there. Put 1 there. See, that would work. Actually, I might even take that in a bit. Yeah, put 1 there. Yeah, this is actually one thing I never even thought of until you mentioned it. Yes, I should have thought of it. Let's see, we'll bring that over there. Whoops, didn't we put that one there? There's a glass piece right there. Let's see, there. Obviously, it's not going to need any power, well, that's one bonus. Yes, we'll do something like that. So there's this sleeping quarters, to do 2 at a time then. Right, and let's do the same on this side for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of duplicate that side over onto here. So 1, 2, 3. And we'll put a canteen down there. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll probably get away with maybe 2 tables. That might work quite well. I think that'll be fine. Something like that there. That. And... now, oh, one thing I will say, Mr. Fireworks, I don't know if you've used the tunnels and tried moving water between them. I need to do an update for these, actually, both of these. So one thing you may need to do, I'm going to take this out of here. So with the water, I found out when you hook these up, they don't automatically start going through for some weird reason. I don't know why. But the workaround that I found is if you put down a water cell right there, it will literally start filling up and then allow you to go between the 2 junctions, as it were, the 2 docks. I'm going to put one on this side as well, just to make them kind of equal. But yes, I'm going to have to go through all my blueprints and check them. Actually, I think I actually did one of the tunnel, the blank tunnel. I actually buried it underneath where the pipes were under here. It's just literally 1 block is needed if you want to share it through. I don't know why it didn't seem to work for me. It's kind of the same with the gas. I noticed the gas needs, for me anyway, needed a storage either side of the dock to work, and it seems to be the same with the water. It's kind of a weird one, but yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Obviously, the other thing you need to do is obviously take over the workers and maybe a drone or something just to move them across. But yeah, if I come over here, I'll show you what I mean. Oop. I only noticed it after I put it down yesterday, and I meant to message you about it and totally forgot. Oh, look at all that stuff being recycled. 1, 2, 3. Which one was it? This one? Yeah, the tomato one, I think it was. If I remember correctly, yeah, I was sharing some water. I think it's in here. Maybe. Oh, did I not share it with this one? I can't remember. But yeah, there's one of these tunnels anyway. I've had to go through and put a block in for the water to come through. I thought it was it the other side then, maybe? Because it's definitely working there now. Yeah, there it is. So you only really need one, but yeah, I decided on that blueprint just to add the two, just to get them to flow. It's weird. I don't think I needed one. Oh yeah, I've put one on here as well inside the actual double junction. So yeah, if you ever notice your water isn't going through, that'll be why. Just delete one of the pipe pieces and put one of those little storage cubes down. Ah, yeah. I don't know if it is meant to be that way, but yeah, it's kind of almost like a little bug. I don't know why, but yeah, I decided obviously. Excuse me a sec. Sorry. So yeah, obviously I noticed the tomatoes take a lot of water, and obviously with the collectors in there, they weren't quite keeping up. So yeah, I've got tons being made downstairs, so I decided to pipe some in from here. And obviously when I came in and added the corridor, I noticed it wasn't flowing through. It was like, well, what's going on? And it took me a little while to figure it out. And yes, obviously each of those farms has a collector in, or a water tank in there, so it should come through. And I'm still a little bit low over here. How much water do you actually need? 20, 40, 60. Ah, that'd be probably why. Let's do that. That's going out, excuse me. Yep, there we go. That is filling up. That's good. Let's check upstairs. I must have forgot that one. That is fine. There's nothing on that. There's nothing there. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with how they're going. I've got plenty of tomatoes coming through. Got a little bit of wheat coming through regularly now. Nice flow. With the wheat itself, I have 4 of my farms up and running now. And yeah, it seems to be. Oh, I haven't got that one set up. Hello, what's going on with you? Did I not do that one? I thought I did. Oh, is this where the game crashed and I never finished it off? Maybe. Yeah, for some weird reason last night my game decided it was going to crash at one point, and yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One nice thing is, even if you only put one in there, they do fill up pretty quickly. So let's get you got the drone there. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're straight off and running. Super troopers. Yep. That's good. That's going. That one's going. That one's coming out. Good. Okay, they're back up and running. Cool. But yes, lots of little fiddly bits to sort out. Obviously, on the output of obviously the wheat or the grain, whatever it might be. Obviously, I've got my splitter here. I think it's like 3, maybe no. I think it's 5 and 2. Yeah, 5 and 2. So 5 is heading off to the farms for the animals. 2 is going into making bread, but I've got so much I might actually just temporarily set it all to go to the animals. There we go. Obviously the armadillos need them, and the little piggy things. But yes, things are cracking on. How we doing? 2764. So that's fine. That's fine. Just a couple hundred more, and they should be done. But anyway, yes, get back to demolishing a planet. Out of the way. Oh yeah, one of the things I was kind of thinking, the only thing I might change is this area right here. I might widen this actual end piece and make it longer and just have all the planets going all the way down there. Farmer Marks! Wow, thank you very much for that 100 bees. Well, thanks. That fixed your water problems. Cool. Yeah, no problem. I didn't know myself, and yes, if I can share, I will do. But oh wow, you now have the 10k bit badge. Nice. Well, thank you very, very much for that. Cool. But yeah, obviously, if I find something, I will try and share it. I will. But yeah, if you got any problems, let me know, guys, with the game. If I know, I will try. If not, we could always reach out to Mr. Dashnet. Maybe he may know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy if you think about what, only 3 weeks ago, roughly. I kind of knew absolutely nothing about the game. I've only played it a little bit. I might actually load up my other save game just to see where we are at with that one in a minute compared to how I am now. But yeah, it's about 3 weeks since Experimental came out, wasn't it? And like Mr. Dashnet, I'm pretty much at the end game at the minute. It'll be interesting to see Mr. Farmer Mark's progress in it. If he's going to stream it a bit more. Oh, also looks like a spaceship. That's crazy. But yes. Oh, what am I using this thing for? I've got this. Let's take it from the top and go down. Right. There. There. But yeah, if you come up with any other ideas for like a blueprint as well, you're more than welcome to message me. I'm sure I can come up with something. I think around about there to start off with. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it from there. Not going to go down one, maybe? Nope. Oh well. Oh, I have been watching The Rookie, by the way, guys. I am enjoying it. If you haven't seen that TV series, it is definitely well worth checking it out, I will say. Worst thing is, I remember the guy, one of the rookie coppers from a TV program called Firefly. If you remember that, then you're probably as old as I am. Yes, he was one of the guys there. There we go. But yes. There we go, there we go, there we go. And Ice Planet is now gone. Bye-bye. Said that I do have space, yeah. For another one there if needed. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe making this little gangway a bit wider. And then just having planets either side going all the way back. So then it's not quite going out as far. Maybe keep the obviously ones on the side coming in. But yeah, obviously any future ones, have them going all the way down there. But right now, I'm pretty much done. But yeah, I might actually load up my other save game quickly and just have a little look. Who wants to have a look at my other save game? See where I got to compared to this. I'm kind of curious. It's alright. Let's save that. Dimension 4. That's kind of that one. Let's go back. Let's go back. Load game. Oh heck, I don't know. Back. Will it allow me to load the other save game? That's the thing. Let's see. I have no idea. Load. Maybe not. Oh, what? Oh, will it not allow me to load up my old save game then? Continue. Oh, that is unfair. That is so unfair. Maybe I should have taken a backup of it. Oh well. Oh, I knew it was there. I should have kept a backup of it. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Oh well. We'll just finish off with this. Right then, so that's done. They're sorted. All my drones are working. Yes. Obviously, if there's anything you guys want to see, you're more than welcome to ask as well. Yes. Power's going, that's going, that's going. Let's just swing around and see, make sure everybody's up and running still. They're like little bees, aren't they? Working away. This is another blueprint that I set up. It was yesterday. So it has 24 miners on there, but there's enough power above to power the whole lot, plus a little bit left over. I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Anywho, let's see. The only thing I could probably think of is maybe hunting out another planet with uranium on it. Let's pop downstairs and have a little look. Oh, I added a 4th level onto this as well. So I had some of it being siphoned off just to go to make the belts a little bit better. But yeah, it's still going. It's crazy. Look, I've got tons of carbon here. I've got more coming in. I've obviously got some in the storages there. If I come across to the copper, for example, same again, huge amounts. Ah, it's crazy. That one, okay, that's now empty. Finally, blimey. Let's have a look downstairs, see how we're getting on. Okay, so you got 4,000 in there for... That's not going to last long, but I do have a couple of thousand there. Okay. God, they're quite noisy, aren't they? MacGyver, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think what we'll do, we're going to take a little trip and see if we can find another planet with a high amount of uranium on it. So let's see what we currently have. Nope. It's got about 12,000 on it. I would like to find maybe something a bit higher. What size is that? Medium. Bugger it, let's go for it. We might be able to get that hooked up and then we'll take a little trip, to be honest. Come on, go back. There we go. I'm not quite sure where it is. Is it that one there? Probably. Up ahead. Good, it's Friday. Yes, it is. It's cool. It is the weekend. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen on the weekend, though. Normally we go out and try and get some photos for my daughter for her college work. Not quite sure what's happening this week because money's kind of tight. Fuel in the car is getting very, very tight. Yes, that's that might actually fit where that little planet was. Let's stop that there because last time I used the autopilot, it literally went straight past the planet. So, gotta be very careful with it. Let's see. Will that fit in there? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? He's under here. Okay. Do I still have... I know I had on one of these docks a... what you call it? Thruster in that setup there. Let's see. Are you gonna work? Oh, gone the wrong direction. I just want to kind of... I might as well put it down a fresh one, hadn't I? Really? That one's been misbehaving. Maybe it's gone on because it's on a different planet or something. I'm not quite sure. But it's having a funny 5 minutes. E. Stop. Thank you. It's kind of come out a bit. Okay, let's just put down a fresh one that's going to be easier. So, exploration, a rocket, and I do have a wire right beneath me, so I can lock onto that. Helps if I hit the right key. There we go. There we go. Thank God it's finally Friday. Hopefully the weather won't be too bad for most people. Bad storm coming to the USA. Yeah, it seems to be hitting the UK, or something's hitting the UK this weekend as well. So fingers crossed everyone stays safe. Let's do it that way instead. But yes, if you are getting caught up in any of the storms this weekend, stay safe, guys. Please, please stay safe. Okay, wrong way. Dang, that was quick. Where did that just disappear to? Stop! God, I swear it has a mind of its own. Right, let's try that again. Let's go to the right. We'll just drop it down a little bit. There we go. Yes, this thing definitely has a mind of its own. Did you guys have the Aurora Borealis the other day? I missed it here. Have some eaten. We did get it early in the morning. Was it yesterday morning? However, we were sleeping and totally missed it and didn't realize it was even coming down this far. I know a few people on Facebook within the area have been posting pictures of it. I think a few people actually went over to the New Forest and got a fair few nice pictures over there as well of it coming down. But yeah, it seems to be becoming more and more regular that it's coming down south in the UK a lot more now. But yeah, one of these days we're going to have to... Worst thing is my wife actually has a... Oh, hello. Did that not stop again? Hang on a sec. I think my... Yes, it's still moving. Hang on. Yeah, my wife's actually got an Aurora Borealis app that's meant to tell when it's around. And for some weird reason, the alarm just doesn't go off for her. Actually, I'm going to switch that. I'm going to use the main thrusters and stuff. Because, yeah, there's something weird going on there. Shouldn't be that bad. Actually, I got an idea. I got a better idea. I'm going to actually put a little dock onto this guy here. Oh, wow. Look at that pretty flower. Ooh, and look, a little piggy. Hello, little piggy. We're going to claim you. Let's see. I think, yeah, one of these days we'll actually get to see it ourselves rather than just pictures all the time. But yeah, for anyone who has seen the auroras, you are lucky, I will say that. Right, so let's do this. Exploration. Let's do this. And hopefully this little guy should, with any luck, I'm hoping it'll fit in this little corner here by the station. We'll find out in a moment or two. If it overlaps a little bit, that is fine. I'm not too worried about it. With this planet, because obviously this, as soon as this one is finished, that'll be going, and it's only got a little bit left, I think, if I remember rightly. Resources to be mined off of it. Let's see if we can bring you in a bit more. Now the only thing is, by doing this manually, one thing I will say is I may end up being on that planet there. I've done that a few times. I've ridden a planet in with a single thruster like this, and when I've come back out, I've been on a completely different planet somewhere else. It's like, what the heck? Kind of crazy. Right, let's see if we can get this in just a fraction more. I don't want to go... Actually, I think I'll leave it to there. And I'm kind of thinking what I'll do is... kind of like what I've done on this pink planet over here. Create a dock area. Oh, I think that'd be fine, actually. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was the first one. Yeah, I think I'll set up a nice little dock area, kind of like this, where it's off of the actual planet itself. And then hooking onto these belts here. Right then, let's see if we can get this sorted out from this little corner here. Let's start you there. We'll bring it out to something like that. Let's use you. We'll stick it on this corner here, actually. There, and I can dock onto there. Perfect. Let's see. Is that perfect, or is that a little bit off? A little bit of wood there that I can grab. That's fine. I can actually get rid of this dock now. I will grab an oxygen generator thingy to put down here, because I've noticed that every now and again I start running out of oxygen. Ooh, that gate doesn't have a power on it. Let's add some. Oh, there. There. Okay, dock. Dock. It's a dock. Didn't go. There we go. There we go. Ready. But yeah, oh, one of the nice things is I'll show you in just a minute. Also, now that I've added in those other power generators, my power amount is super gone high. I'm now getting over 12,500 milliwatts of power being produced. Obviously, it's only 4,000, a little over 4,000 is being consumed at the minute. So, yeah, I like it. I like those generators. So if you haven't got into them yet, I'd recommend doing it. Right there. Okay, so you are now mine. This is Little Hell. So the primary one we want off of this is that uranium. So let's see, 1, 2, I think 3 loads of 6. Should be fine on that. 5. Hopefully, I've got enough space there. Let's bring it over to this side to start off with. So 1, 2, 3. Ah, you would, you burglar. You burglar asteroid. And yes, there. So, see, the first one is going to be uranium. Uranium. Oh, look, hello, mate. Hello, you come to check out what's going on? Yeah. Aww. Anyway, look at that. We've got the drones coming down already. That is great news. What did I say? Uranium, copper, and carbon. Oh, great. I think what I'll do, I'm going to mine those other two, but I'm not going to hook up the belts. What was I doing? That was carbon on this one, wasn't it? And what I'll do is I'll just grab it straight out of the miners here. The mines. Copper. Because that'll save a little bit of space and time on the belts there. Copper. And I'm going to do these last two just to get that little bit of iron that's in here. That should be fine. 6, 12, 18, 2 18 is 36. So 360 power needs to be added into this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Power 360. Boink. There we go. Yeah, so the only one I'm going to really be taking off of here is going to be the uranium. So we'll cook it onto there. Now, this belt over here is my uranium solo belt. So, what I think I will do... I do. Let me grab you. So we're going to get things like dirt coming off of this. So I want that to go in like that. That'll work. Like that. So the uranium should shift over onto that last one. Yeah, that'll work. See, another way is obviously I could have set it up and over, and that's too much hassle. That is a little bit easier. But look at that. Free-flowing belts. They're not stopping. I like it. And obviously if I come up to here, for example, free flowing, very few things actually going in here. So I've got copper there being pulled off, got the carbon coming from there, same over here. So actually looking at that is you think there's really not a lot coming in. It's crazy, it really is crazy. Without the carbon and the copper going in, there's not a lot there. So I need to find some really big planets that have huge amounts of resources. And yeah, go for it, I think. Out of interest. Iron. Got a little bit there. There's a little bit left there. Pretty sure I should really look into... Oh, that one can go. Not quite far enough away from that one yet. To be at 5. Kind of need a big iron deposit. That's got 9 on there. Oof. Okay, looks like we're going to do a little bit of more flying. Okay. Well, that one's hooked on. Yeah, I need a planet that has a lot of iron. I've noticed the last few planets that I've hooked onto really don't have a lot of iron content. And obviously that is something that is desperately now getting needed. So let's crank the engines up and just head straight on. Kind of thinking... Let's see... I think for the minute what I might just do at the back here is carry this little arm on and bring it in here. Maybe bring it in the second dock next to it, so then the drones recognise that it's connected. But yeah, it was kind of interesting to see Mr. Dashnet's setup. Was it yesterday when he was streaming? Obviously he's gone through his ship. It's a nice long ship, all set up beautifully. And obviously each side has, what is it, 5 planets on each side at the minute. He's also got loads of the defenses set up. The only thing I don't have currently is the cannon. So yeah, just had an idea. 4-layer mining box with a bigger storage at the bottom with 2 tube outputs and power. 4-layer advanced mining box. Do you mean so have 4 layers of miner boxes or miners? Then just place on the planet. I think I get what you're on about. Oh look, amethyst deposits. Don't need any at the minute. Iron. Iron. Let's see if there's anything. Man, look, iron deposit only 4,000. Copper. Jeez. Okay, let's have a little think. See what figure out something from Mr. Farmarks what he's on about. So, if I'm reading that correct, let's do a floor piece. Oh, what's going on? My mouse is having a funny 5 minutes. Oh, GD charged back up? Is that what it is? That works. My mouse is having a funny 5 minutes. One sec, guys. Technical issues. Don't you just hate them? Okay, there it is. Okay, it's not working on there. Why is my camera not panning around? That's my buttons. Why is it not working on my mouse though? Hang on, where's that cable go? Hang on, let's see. That one? Nope. That's me light. Oop. I've got one of those little hubs where all my USBs go on. I should go through at some point and label up each to say this is this and that's that. There we go. Let's see, are you gonna behave now? Okay, so it must be the game. It's the actual game camera isn't working. Okay, see, there's the mouse. But for some weird reason, it's not working there. Let me go back to the menu a sec. Right, I'm just going to close down and restart. 1 sec, guys. That's weird. Do. Let's get in. Yeah, I want to get a bit of fishing in as well. Right, there we go. Let's try this now. Continue. Dimension 4, yes. Yes, didn't I? And I never actually got around to doing it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, oh, darn it. Oh, I didn't save before I reloaded it, did I? Right, let's see if we can find that planet again quickly. Map. I'm pretty sure it was that one there. Yes, it is. Let's tack onto there. There we go. Take 2. There we go. Yeah. The other thing what's crazy is I've actually, well, it's a Bluetooth mouse that I've got. But the thing is, I've obviously got a cable that connects my mouse to the computer. The keyboard came with the mouse, and it's all kind of interlinked. And I'm pretty sure just the other day it was fully charged, but for some weird reason it's on a funny 5 minutes again. Oh. I think my door's been here with her dirty paws as well. I don't know. But yes. Right then, there we go. Come back. Nope, it's gone again. What is going on with this flipping mouse? Which one was it? That one? That one? Please don't say I need to get a new mouse. Or is it this game? It might. I wonder if this is this planet then. Because, yeah. Where is my mouse gone? Hello? Make sure that's connected. No, my mouse had just died. It's still lighting up though, that's what's weird. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Ryan, try that again, shall we? I hate technology, I really, really do. Right then, let's see if we can get this thing hooked back up quickly. Right, oh, I don't know. Me and technology are really not liking each other at the moment, I will say that. Right, so come into here, let's grab some solar panels. And we'll grab a thruster, which I need going the other way. There we go. Come into here. Let's come into camera view. Well, one thing is, at least it's a little bit closer this time. Right, so I think right there should be fine. And I think it was going to the right. Yes. There we go. Just a little bit more. And yeah, that'll do. Grooving. Right then. I'm kind of debating on whether to go back to a wired mouse. Never had any issues with one when I had it previously. Right, let's try this again. So, oh, actually, what I could do. Oh, blueprint. 24. That one. See, I've got that. Oh, nope. Will I need... Oh, let's do some blocks underneath there, then. Try and get the right height about there, I think. Oh, hello, hello. Stop it, stop it. Thank you. Let's say something like that. A minute. Blueprint. Obviously, this one has basically 24 advanced miners on it. It's also got enough power set up for it, so it should be good. Let's see about there. I think that'll work okay. Let's see. I can't really go across too much more, so let's grab you. And I think I'll have all being belted out to the side here. There. And let's grab this here. So I think it's around about that much. Should be enough. There. Dock. There we go. Yep. That should work. It's overlapping that planet a little bit, I think, is it? Oh no, that is close. That is very, very close. Okay. I think we'll get away with that. So, let's have a look. So, what did I say? We had those 2 iron, so a very little bit of iron. So, can I copy this again? So, iron. Yeah, so if I do say 4 of the iron, there was copper, copper. Yeah, we'll do these with copper, I think. And the drones are now coming in. Oh, did I put that the right way? No, I didn't. Oh, well. Yeah, so I can take the belt from that side and out that way, I guess, then. As I placed it the wrong way without looking. Copper. I'll do this whole section of 8 here with the uranium. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then finally uranium. Be nice if there was like a copy and paste feature added maybe in the future. There. And there. Let's see. We're going to need to take it down a little bit from the looks of this. So, easiest way of doing that would be probably this way. Look at that. Like a professional. There we go. That will work fine. Right, so 3. And we're going to bring just... Might as well just bring the whole bleaking lot in, because simply having to try and separate things. We need, I think it's that one there actually. To there. So we've got enough power, so we don't need to worry about hooking that up. Yes, so uranium, let me grab one of my pushers from here. And we're going to push the uranium across to the other belt from here. It makes life a little bit easier. Everything else can then go into the factory. There we go. Just make sure that is working. Yep, that's good. Isn't that cool? So yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, so total consumption 420 milliwatts. That's basically what all those little miners are using. But it does have 520 overall with the solar panels on top. So there's a little bit left over. So if I wanted to add, say, some... Oh, what you call them? Those worker drones for cleaning and stuff on top here. I could add a little section onto the side if I wanted to, for example, over here, and have them cleaning above. But yeah, I haven't needed them yet, actually, just since the other day. That is better. Right then. Before we can lose a load again. Let's save that. Right, let's see if we can figure out something from Mr. Farmer Marks. Hopefully I get the idea of what he wants. So, blueprint. We're coming to new. And right then, so let's start off with a floor piece, and I'm going to go with that mesh that I've been using down on my other things.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Sim Gamer, how you doing, buddy? And yes, I am a nuisance, and no, I ain't going nowhere. So, let's see. How many... So, Farmer Marks, you said... Let's see. So, just had an idea. So, 4 layers of advanced miner boxes with big storage at the bottom, and 2 tube outputs. Advanced miners. So mining. So advanced miners. So these guys, mind you, they do have quite a big storage as it is. But yes, how is Mr. Matt doing? Thank you very much for that sound alert going off. Plus a big storage at the bottom, you said. I don't know if you actually need a storage, but let's go with something like this. Oops, rotate. Let's see, so that is going to be the middle there. Hey there, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing? Let's see. Kind of going off of what he was saying. I'm thinking maybe something like that. How is Mr. Green Thumb? If you guys are not following Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. He's playing Icarus at the minute. And yes, he's like me. He's kind of obsessed with things, and I think he's kind of obsessed with that. Gotta catch him when you have. Alright, Mr. Jers, have a great weekend. Don't get blown away too much, buddy. Yes. Stay safe, bud. Stay safe over there. Right then, let's think. Wall piece. I think that's going on. Yes, that's. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go high a minute. So obviously you said like 4 high. Do you mean like going 4 stacks high, Mr. Farmer Marks? I think that's what you mean. Let's see, 1, 2. I'm not quite sure. Let's see, about there. 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think it'd be right about there for the next one. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that would be then the 4th one. Don't need that there. So is this the sort of thing you were thinking there, Mr. Farmer Marks? Then each floor would have miners on it. Obviously on the top, the 5th level at the top here, what I could do is put down a whole solar array to cover the, or even a couple of solar arrays on top, maybe. Thank God it's Friday. Isn't that a song by Katy Perry? I just realised that one is a little bit too far out. That's why it's looking a bit odd. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. TGIF, isn't that like a Katy Perry song? Hello, Mr. Vortex. How are you doing this lovely Friday? Let's see. I'm kind of thinking this is the sort of thing Mr. Farmarks was asking for. Did I put that front one too close? Probably, yeah. I did. Those ones are a little bit too close. Need to leave a gap for the belt coming out. There we go. There we go. Oh, did I go too far out now? I did. One block too far. Let's see. There. There. That's better. So... There. 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 Oh, I haven't put a front piece on there. Let's see that. I think this is what Mr. Farmarks was saying. Obviously, 4 layers. I'm kind of thinking so. 1. There. There. Leave a gap. That down there. 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 Now the thing is, if they are on these higher levels, I'm kind of curious, will the drones go down somehow? See, that's one thing I never really tried doing, is a multi-story mining complex. I suppose the best way to put it. Is that in line? Oh, hello. They should all be in line, and one layer isn't. Is it? Yeah, that's kind of off there. That there isn't quite in line properly. Got an idea. There. Let's take it from there straight up. That'll give me a starting point. Yes, that is well off. That's terrible. Let's make sure. Yes, if that one's okay, that's fine. Okay. So let's start there. There. One there. One there. I'm hoping this is what he wants. That's going to be a lot of product as well coming out of that. There. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 high. And obviously, what we could do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So the fourth one there. Build maybe a layer or two on top of that with just a whole power array of solar panels. See, that's it needs what 20 per miner, isn't it? So 3, 6, 9. So 9, 18, 360. Is that right? My brain's kind of shutting down a little bit, but let's just check that again. Yeah, so 9 times 4. Yeah, so well, that's 36. Sorry. Times that by 20 per 720. According to that, power is needed for this thing. 720. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of solar panels. Alright, let's get the belts and such. Now the thing is, where do we put the output? How do I know Katy Perry songs? Because I like Katy Perry's songs. Yes, Mr. Matt. I like some. I like a Roar. There was Firework that was featured in the film Madagascar 3. Yes, I know quite a few of her songs. Yeah, TGIF. Obviously, thank God it's... Well, okay, it's unofficially thank God it's Friday, because I don't think she's ever actually officially said that is what the TGIF stands for. But it features I don't know, I can't remember who the heck she is, but it's like a famous person's daughter in it, but I can't think of who she is right now, who does all the makeup and stuff and transforms her into from a geek into a princess, I suppose, best way to put it, should we say. Maybe I should have done these wires before. But yes. There. No, let's go with that middle one, actually, be easier. There was another one, I can't think of the name of the actual song right now. But I was listening to a tune the other day, and it sounded the music to it sounded very similar, I should say. In the videos, kind of starts off almost like in an Egyptian theme type thing to it. I'm sure somebody out there knows this song, but I can't think of what it's called right now. There's that. Belts we're going to need. Now, do we go with the higher tier belt, the expert one, or a lower one? That's the thing. See, this is where I always get confused or stuck when it comes to creating the blueprint for somebody else. Do we go with this high, the pro belt, or do we go with an expert belt? I obviously, most things I've been doing is obviously the pro belt, so I think we'll go with that. Let's see. Oh, I've got an idea. You okay with the pro belt or the expert? Green or brown before I start putting down? The pro, okay, green then is cool. Now, do you have the pipes unlocked as well? Because I'm kind of thinking, obviously, where I've got these multiple levels, we're going to have to bring them products down. I could use, if you've got the Pro unlocked, I could use that one. Obviously, if you've got the blue, red, or gold currently unlocked. You've got all of them? Okay. That's going to make life so much easier. In that case, I think we'll put one there, one there, one there. No, I've never. I don't think I'm going to try it on one and see. I don't know if it'll work or not. Yeah, I'll stick with pros, I think, for the minute. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Darn it. Let's take you down to there. Take that one away. There, and then to there. Ah well, yeah, we want that one to there. All of your miners are red now? Oh, cool. So you have the is it advanced miners now then? Which is groovy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If this is going to work, what I'll do is I'll test it first. So all of the miners will basically come out onto a belt, then go into. Obviously, each of these are a storage is quite nice. So it'll all go down, 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 and then come out at the bottom here, basically, which can then maybe go onto a dock or something at the front, is what I'm kind of thinking. I think that will work. Now, obviously, this is one thing you cannot do. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but if you're doing a blueprint, you cannot change the direction of these in a blueprint. However, it's kind of weird. Some seem to work, some don't. When it comes to placing things, they automatically always set up in a blueprint. So you kind of ignore that. I'll see if it works in a minute. I may have to come through and redo those so they have the proper output, as it were. So we'll put that there. We'll do that into there. Let's grab you. Oh, take that. We'll take that. Right, you should be there. You should be there. You're there. You're there. 1, 2, on the bottom here. So now this is the trickier spot. I just realised. So where you got all them coming out on one side. So this could be set up slightly different because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this slightly different because maybe slightly wider. Okay. Yes, gonna have to do this slightly different. I just suddenly thought, yeah. Let's take that off for a minute. We'll take that off that corner. I'm going to bring it a little bit more on the front here. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so we'll bring it out to there for the moment. Like that. Actually, I can 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Let's think. Yes, that is going to need to come out. Probably a couple more on this side as well, thinking about it. And how come that seems further out than that? Oh, I remember. Yes, I've got a little gap there in my. So it should be coming down here. There. There. Did I line them up correctly then? Yep. 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 Okay. That one seems to have mole. Why does that have mole? That's... Why does it seem like the... Oh, I see. Oh, dang it. I'm thinking, why are they not lining up? They should be lining up. I've got a extra one on the top there. Duh. That's why they don't work for me. Yeah. Let's see. Right here. Right, you need to be taken back a little bit. Yes. I'm trying to make sure that these are all roughly the same. That should be fine there. There we go. There. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I only need 3 because I've only got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Ooh. Yes, I only have 3 layers, don't I? Because 1, 2, 3. See, actually, thinking about it, I could do 4 on the back here then. Thinking about it. If you want 4 miners on the output side of things. So in that case, let's do something like this. So then that'll be like 1 per output on the dock itself. That's fine. Take that little bit away to. Yeah, I'm trying to leave a little. I always like to have a little bit on this side here. I think that would be fine actually. Just take the U up and U. You really like making me think, Mr. Farmer Marks, is all I can say. 1 there, 1 there. Now, hopefully this is what you're kind of after. If it's not, then please let me know before I go too far. Wall piece. Yeah, okay, cool. All I can say is quite a mining operation then. This is going to be... There we go. There we go. Yeah, and for some weird reason, I'm kind of liking the look of this little mesh wall and floor piece. There we go. Almost industrial-like. There. Actually, no. Not that one. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that there for the minute. That'll do. Right, and so... That there... There. Pull that forward by one. And hopefully we'll be able to get a... Oh. I'm hoping this is going to work, thinking about it. Because obviously on each of these levels, we're going to have to set up a pusher to send it down. This is going to be the tricky part. Right, let's see. So... That'll come out to here. There. We'll set that up in just a second, don't worry. There. There. Right. Function pieces, something like this. I love that. That is so cool. I like that. I wish I'd found it sooner. There. And... Oh. Come on. There we go. There. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, this is where the hard part is, because obviously we're going to have to set these pipes up so they go downwards. The thing is, do I put it here or is it going to fit here? Oh, can you put the output side here? Can you put the output side like your ship with a... Can you put the output side? So this is going to be basically the front where the output is here. Is that what you mean? God, this thing is a beast. Okay, so this here, like your ship with a slight overhang. I know where the front. Yeah. So this part here is going to be the overhang. And it's going to stick out a little bit further than each of the layers. So yeah, that's fine. I'm going to take this part away here. So yeah, you'll be able to automatically see, okay, that is the front, this is the back. There. There. And do. Actually, what I am going to do, because I'm nice this way. Let's use you. I'm trying to get it roughly centered. I think right about there. Then we'll bring that into that belt there. Bring that one to that belt there. And bring that one to that belt. And then that one to there. Right, I think that'll work. See, another way I could do 2 from one side, 2 on the other side if I really wanted to. That might make it a little bit more level on each side. Yeah, I might do that instead. Oop. Yeah, because I was kind of looking at this, it's kind of sticking out a little bit further out than I would like, so if we take, say, that off from there. Mr. Farmer Marks, thank you very much for the 200 biddies. Let's take these top ones. Let's stick them on this side instead. But yes, thank you very much for that, buddy. Let's see, so 2. I want to try and get it roughly equal, so I think it's about there. So if we do there and there, there, and there. Oh, actually, that one could come in a bit, could it? Yes, it can. Dang it. Try and get them to match up. So one thing I always tend to try and do is get them all matching. I don't know why I did that one there and that one. There we go. What was I doing? Oh crap, I've lost track of what I was doing. Yeah, the back 2 is the ones I want, not the front 2. Duh. Right, so you there and there, maybe. Right, so that, all of that. You. There. I'll take that one off. That. Yes, we'll keep. To that one, that. So I'm thinking instead, if we brought that to there. Oh. There. So that's better. So less of these are basically going to be used. You're not interconnecting anywhere in there, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, and I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'll have to do a test on this, but I'm hoping if I put one here like that, that might work. See, this is the tricky part where the things come through. That is definitely going to be there, so that's fine. I don't need that one there. See, the other option would be... I'm trying to think actually about that farm one. Something maybe like that. Shame you can't rotate these so they point downwards. I don't know, is this going to even work or not? I don't know. Oh, I need.
Electric storm incoming.
Yeah, this one's really tested my thought process. There, that is for sure. I need. Something like that. Why? Don't like it. Let's see if we can do it the way it was originally. I might leave that there for just a moment. Let's do a quick test and see if we can see if this is working. Right. Mega Miner. Right, Mega Miner. Right there. Cool. Yeah, I always have trouble when it comes to this part of those pipes. I had something similar when I was doing the junction, the double-decker junction this here. And obviously I kind of came up with an idea, but yeah, having it then the layer above that is the tricky part. So, let's find... Actually, what I could do... block, I'm going to use a colony... Create, and let's see, 48. There we go. Okay, run. So we can do. Obviously, I've got mining material in here. Let's see. Okay, so it goes into there. Yes, this is the hard part. Trying to get this part to work. Because I want it to go down. That's the thing. How about that? No. Okay. Bum bum bum. No. The green one. No. Unless... Don't know. Will it? Take that. Actually, no. Yeah, take that a minute. Oh, that as well. Okay. So, don't need to worry about the gap there then. That would work. Okay. The other thing is this did not switch though. Okay, so I need to take you, create you as a blueprint, add... I'm going to come into you and I'm going to modify. Oh, actually, hang on. There. Stick that there. There. Okay, so we can basically get rid of that. We can get rid of that on each level. And do that basically right on the pipe then. Okay. And that should basically make a straight through. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. So we'll duplicate that onto the back here. Oh, I'll have to check that back one in just a second, but we'll get all this set up. To there. That should be fine. There. There and there. So that's belted, that's belted, that's fine. Right, so basically the front two will come to the right and then straight down to these. In theory. The back ones will then come down on the left side and then come around to the front and come out on this side here. That's the theory. Okay. Right, so I don't need as much on this side now, so we can take that back to probably there. We might extend this out just by one on each level to marry up with the bottom piece there. Let's see. That's probably going to need two because I missed some there. There we go. Yep. Mr. Farmer Mods! Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you very much for that 200 bitties, and you're very welcome. That's okay. It's kind of interesting to do some of these blueprints and some of the ideas that you've come up with. But there we go. But yes, thank you very, very much for that. Yeah, so there. It is cool. Put that there. And that'll be fine. Now, one thing I will say is the nice thing is walls don't interfere with products going through them. So, yes, that's going to have a little bit of a yeah. Heck, I could even think about it. Let's grab that. Just do the whole side, really. Look at that. I could leave the front open up if you like. Okay. So yeah, I could leave a little bit of the front open up for. Now the other thing is I don't know how well the drones will get onto each level. That's something we've still got to figure out. But let's think. I think I might actually pull it in by one on that side. Oh, actually, no, I might go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, I might get away with that, to be honest. I have to see what it's like once I've got the belt on. That's the thing. At the bottom there. Okay, let's go from there. Bugger it. Right, so you need to come forward just a little bit, dude. To there. Actually, that is fully clear of it, so I'm going to bring that forward. Yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine there. Let me grab belt from there. Come across to here. You are set up. I think it's about there, was it? So 2. Oops. Helps if I line it up properly there. 2. 1, 2. There we go. There. 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 So that should be fine. That's fine. I could. Yeah. Yeah, I was just literally thinking about that. Yeah, what we could do. So under pathing, yeah, we've got the elevator right here. I could have it on this, maybe that back corner there. Or if you want to make a feature of it, maybe something like that. Actually, I could even take it up a little bit more. And if you want to add on like your repair drones, they could be servicing the solar panels on top as well. So I could take it up a little bit further. We'll have to have a look at this in just a minute in the game as well to make sure that it does come up with the exit on there. It should, in theory, I would have thought. Actually, let's have a little look. Let's come back a second. The nice thing with doing a blueprint, you can go in and out, in and out, in and out as much as you want as well, which is kind of nice. So let me see something a sec. If I come into here... Okay, so it is adding on to there afterwards, but let's see. Dump. Create you. That. Ah, seriously? Which plate am I missing? Oh, ooh. Hope you got plenty of, yeah, graphenite, graphenite, whatever it's called. That's for these guys, I think, isn't it? Have you got lots of graphenite? Farmer marks. If not, okay, we'll switch that then to the blue. We'll change that to the blue one then. That's fine, not a problem. There. Modify. So. That's fine. I'd rather do it now while we are here live. There we go. So we'll come in, we'll do the blue one, which makes it a little bit slower. That's the only thing. There we go. So there. To there. Okay. Now let's try that. Why does it still say I'm missing graphite? What else does that go into? Hang on. Device. Mining. It's gonna be the miners, isn't it? I don't think if you demolish miners or anything in a blueprint like this, you can add it onto a blueprint. Let's see first of all. Blueprint. Oh, is it gonna? Oh yeah, it's gonna give me it. Good. Phew. Right. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. So as soon as you place it, it will give the doorway on the elevator for the miners to come out. That's good. Well, that is good. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And that gives you another option as well, so you can tell where the front of it is. And that is actually centered, so that is good. Okay, cool. Right then, let's try a little bit more. Mega print, modify. Then let's do this side now. So start off with this one straight down. Oh. Bring you to there. Oh no, hang on. 6. We need the reversed one. So if I'm right, it should be one there, one there. Yep. And we'll grab this. Put this down first to make life easier. There. Yeah, I did take it out by one, didn't I? Right, so that should, in theory, work. Right, let's put that there. Cover up the back. Looks almost like a prison, doesn't it? I might leave the front open. What do you guys think? Leave it open or close it up? I'm not sure really. You want glass, you would, wouldn't you? Do you want it set up like my other blueprints where it's oh, let's see, wall piece. So instead of the mesh, maybe have something like this, and then glass. Or just glass on the front. Okay, let's see. I kind of like to mix things up with some of the stuff. Where are you? There? Do that a sec. Oh, got a bit right there, haven't I, still? Something like that, Mr. Farmer Marks? On the outside? Yeah? Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see there. Oh. I'm going above my time again. There we go. Actually, that's going to work perfectly, actually, because obviously you got this bit in the middle of the dock, haven't you? For where the drone could come in. It's got literally a spot, got a gap right there where it can go straight into the elevator and up. That'll work. Actually, the only thing I we'll do is take that away, because that might interfere with the elevator itself. I can't see any more now there. Okay. Let's take that piece away as well while we're at it. And I always like to just remove the area of the platform where the elevator is. That'd be fine. Actually, what I think I'll do is take all that away a minute. And what I'll do, that one's okay. I'll put a couple of, it'll probably be a couple of layers on top for maybe a solar panel, but I'll leave a bit of a gap in between as well. Floor, we use my little blue one to match in with the rest of it. So something like, let's think. So there, 1, 2. For the service bots. So something like a layer there. I'll have to count how many I can get on there first of all. Maybe 2 layers I would have thought. But yeah. So this would be like a layer of solar panels, which all go downstairs. And then if I need more, I'll put it on this layer here. Like that. And obviously you do have the gap right there as well for the bots to get in. Actually, I could even bring it down 1 layer, maybe. Now, do they need 1 or 2 spaces? Does anybody know for getting through? Is it just the 1 they actually need? I've never really noticed how tall they are. But I suppose if I do the 3, they only need 1? Okay. See, because obviously I could put a layer there. In that case. Let's take that one away. Yeah, what I'd probably do with that then is just have glass. Something like that. Then, oops, there. So something along that sort of line. Then have the, yeah, that'll work actually, I think. But yeah, I'll have to calculate how much I need downstairs for all the miners, which we've got. What was 7? Where the heck is it? Where's my little calculator gone? What did we say? So it's 20 per. There's 4, 8, 12 minus. Times that by 12. And then there's 4 layers. Okay, so that is going to need 960 power just for that there. Yeah, I'll have to calculate how much power will be on each level. It may end up being 2 or 3, but there always could be that choice of having maybe a little bit more power for obviously running the service bots as well on there if needed. But yes, are you okay with this floor here as well there, Farmworks, or do you want me to change it? I kind of like that, but if you want it changed, I will do. Yes. You like it? Okay, cool. Obviously, I could always change it to a block where you can just place it straight down. That might be better. Don't know. Now, out of interest, I think width-wise we are good. that looks fine. But yeah, I'll keep working on it with the solar panels. I'll give you an update in a little while, Farmer Marks. And hopefully, with any luck, that should all work fine. The only thing I will need to do, and I just noticed it, is I'm going to have to add an access for you as well. I might take a few of the pieces on the inside there out on one corner. Maybe something like a little doorway here. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. There. There. Just thought that. Didn't even think about access. There we go. You got a little access corridor on one side there. I could probably. It's a little bit close actually there. I might be able to do one maybe at the back. There. There. That might work. Or should work actually. Let me just do this quickly and then I am gonna get out of here in just a sec. Doorway, something like that maybe. There we go. So you know where it is. But anyway, there we go. Yes, give me 5 minutes. God, I hear my son-in-law. But yes, I will let you know in a little while there, Mr. Farmer Marks. Obviously, you can change the door if you want to. But yes, this is going to probably be it, like I said, for Astral Colony for the minute, until more content is added. There's not really a lot else to do. Obviously, other than this weekend, I'll probably finish off the last of the tech tree there. So I was already over halfway to getting the points for it. So yes, but yes, family. But yes, also over my time. I should have finished like 18 minutes ago. It's terrible. But let's get over to the ending screen and say a big, huge thanks to all you guys for coming out today. Much appreciated. Hopefully you may have learned something. I kind of did with those pipes. They're a pain in the behind. But yes. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys all have a great weekend. Obviously, for those who are getting hit by a storm, stay safe, guys, please. Nothing worse. Don't want to lose you guys, that's for sure. Let's see. I will try and have a great weekend. That's all I can say. Now then, I do have an SGA member currently streaming, and obviously the rule of thumb is to really rate it over to them before anybody else. So the thing is, he's not very PG, but he is doing American Truck Simulator at the minute. I'm guessing he's got his new system all set up. And if it's what I'm seeing in the background, that is kind of cool. I'm not quite sure if it is. But yeah, I think we'll go over and see Mr. Casket Man, because we haven't rated him in quite some time. And I know some of you guys do like trucking as well, so you never know. But he isn't PG, so I do apologise. Why am I apologising? That's his fault. But yes, let's get this raid underway. But yeah, make sure that you keep an eye out for Mr. Dajnet, NBC, Green Thumb Farmer, Farmer Marks, Mamadou, and all that going live as well, because they are all great content creators over the weekend. You never know what they're going to be doing, to be honest. It's a total mystery, some of the stuff over there. But yes, have a great one, and yeah, not quite sure what I'll be doing next week, but hopefully it'll be fun. But until then, have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.